But then our reward was, getting to have the.
Hey, I'm Adam.
I'm Bryan.
Back with another episode of Buds and Suds. Have kind of a unique one here. So this one's just called Brewers Reserve Bourbon Barrel Aged Barley Wine. A barley wine ale aged in bourbon barrels, LA or whatever. So this is out of Norway, out of Stavanger, Norway. It says the brewery, and just forgive me, I'm gonna massacre this. LERVIG Actebryggeri. So the story behind this is like, you've seen some of these videos. So I just got back from a trip around Ireland and Great Britain. I stopped at this one, just found it luckily, in York, England. Oh, it had Madness in the name. It was kind of a long name, but Madness was in it. It was a craft beer shop. Great beer. This beer was on tap there. And I checked it in, and a buddy of ours who you've heard us thank, Bryan, we have a bunch of Bryans, but one of the Bryans who shares brews with us sent a picture of this and was like, hey, I found a bottle of this down here locally in Lexington, and it was actually a Cellar Reserve Beer 2014, and just bought it for us. So I thought, heck, we love barrel-aged barley wines. I enjoyed it over there, so let's give it a shot. I didn't have the 14, I had the fresh one in barrels, so let's do it.
Yeah. Thanks, Bryan. Thanks for picking this up.
Yeah, thanks, Bryan. So pours like that barley wine, kind of that purple brownish, head. And I didn't say 13%. 13%. Yeah. So.
Oh, it smells wonderful.
Doesn't it?
It really does.
Classic brown sugar, raisins, dark fruits, toffee, caramel, just that sweet bready. Yeah,
the breadiness is what really stands out, and then the toffee caramel. Raisin. Oh, I got some on my nose.
Did he go up there as yours? Was it a Dyson? Oh, it's tasty. Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oops. Cheers.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, didn't they?
Yeah, that's so. I get kind of a raisiny, bready flavor up front, and then followed by booze. I mean, for a barrel-aged barley wine, that's really good.
I mean, I think they nailed it. I think it's kind of in that same breath of Bourbon County, isn't it? So, again, just what you would want in a big bourbon barrel barley wine. Those candy sweetness, toffee, caramel, brown sugar, and then you definitely has the booze, the 13%, the bourbon, the vanilla. It's all there.
It's good. Yeah, it's really good.
Funny story. So I was trying to behave myself. And
why would you do that?
But at 13%, right?
Yeah, it's 13%.
And so I was like, let me give it a sample, because I never heard of this brewery, never had this beer, and I was blown away. And so I got a half pour up there, and then went to dinner, came back because I wanted, they had other great beers too. They had cask ales and IPAs, like New England style, legit hazy IPA. I mean, I felt like I was back in in America, in the States. And I got another sample of it before I got my pour, because I was just trying to suck up as much as I could without going over. So I got the sample, and there was a guy standing who had a cask ale, which was it was either a milk stout or a coffee milk stout. And cask ales, it's like cellar, 60 something, and they have to pump them actually up. So he had one sitting there, and I had my sample. She poured it, and he just, before I even sampled, he's like, "Let me try that." And I was just thinking to myself, like, you can ask her for it. But I was just being nice. Like, sure, man, sure. So he tries, he's like, "That's not beer." I was like, "What?" He goes, "That's whiskey, man. That's whiskey." I was like, "Yeah, it's if you're not used to it, this is more like, one of these big beers we drink in America." And he's like, "No, that's not even beer, man. That's whiskey." And he put his mug in front of me. He's like, "You drink that?" And I'm like, "Well, what is it?" He's like, "Well, number one, it's mine. Don't drink it all. And number two, that's beer." I was like, "All right." So I tasted it, and sure enough, it was delicious. It was it was only like 6.5%, but it was just a thick, great temperature, chewy, sweet milk chocolate stout. And actually, he convinced me to buy one. Like, instead of buying a full glass of this. Oh yeah, I did. I had several pours of this, don't get me wrong. Okay. I kept going back. But, if you add up enough of the half pours I had, I'm sure I ended up
having another sample.
Give me one more sample. One more sample. They were laughing at me because I was like, I didn't talk to your manager. This place is, they were just cracking up because I was like, you don't experience this kind of stuff outside of the States. But no, this is wonderful. So back to the beer at hand. What more can we say about it? It's just a well done.
So to speak of this in the same breath as Bourbon County barley wine, that says a lot. This is really well done.
Yeah.
Don't know how popular this is in Norway, but yeah, this is phenomenal.
But again, for non-beer drinking, it's funny because he drank this, and it comes off as, I mean, beer. It's boozy, it's bourbon,
It's boozy.
it's got heat to it, but it has all those I mean, I love it. I have 475.
It's that sweetness that you love in barley wines, that raisin, brown sugar. It's just, this is good, really good. Thanks for bringing this back. Or thanks, Bryan, for getting it and for checking it out while you were there.
Absolutely. I'm gonna go. I think I had 4 or 5 there. I'm gonna go 475. I'm digging it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4, 6, 7. I'm kind of between. Yeah. It's really good. I dig it a lot. Thanks again, Bryan, for picking this up.
Absolutely. Thanks, Brian. Anything else? As always, guys, if you get the beer you love the beer you have. Thanks.